So 2-2 tie as the Wolves attack with Brannstrom. He shoots, he scores! Brannstrom restores a one-goal lead for the Wolves with his fifth, a rocket up top. The back forwards, Hika moves it to the line. Here's Brannstrom cutting in, down low, trying to go to the forehand, draws a penalty. Brannstrom has it behind that, tried to center out in front, broken up by Kononev. Brannstrom still has the puck, he had it for about 10 seconds. Now he moves it to Leslie. 6-on-5 in the delayed penalty for the Wolves. They control Peary in the left wing corner, moves it to the line. Here's Brannstrom at the left point, steps into a shot, he scores! Brannstrom, the first goal for the Wolves, and they lead 1-0.
How about that shot? That is a blast. I was talking about him not having the best of shots, but that was a rocket from the point as he moved in. He had so much time, and there was great traffic in front of this net.
And they'll go back out to center with it, and that was not count, that was Lewis, I beg your pardon.
Two.
Now the Wolves have a 2-on-1 across the line. Brannstrom in, shoots, he scores! Brannstrom, in his North American debut, gets the game-winning goal in overtime for Chicago.
What a beautiful shot, and I believe the weight that he actually did and took, he had a man coming with him.
Second in the league with 9 power play goals, gets it back. Here's Tynan setting up Brannstrom, one-timer, they score! The Wolves power play has tied the hockey game at 2 early in the third. And the Griffins get 2 tries, and they'll come away with it. It was loose out in front momentarily for the Wolves. Played back in by Brannstrom. Yates was knocked off the puck, and now Tynan serves it up. Brannstrom, one-timer, he scores! Erik Brannstrom tipped out in front.
The body of the goaltender, Sateri, and I think it's a piece of this as it gets by. Nice setup by Tynan again, biding his time, finding Brannstrom, and hard to see in the replay.
Yeah, Peary right at the top of the crease.
Yeah, I see him there. I'm not sure where he, maybe right in front there. Gets a piece of it, knocks it down under the blocker of Sateri. So great setup though by Tynan. Plan in mind, and it worked perfectly, and you got to score there. You just cannot miss. It's just a perfect setup from Hika to McKenzie.
Brannstrom shoots, he does score, and the power play able to produce as Brannstrom. It was a wrister from the deep slot, and it beat Kivlenix on the stick side.
I'm going to tell you, I was usually I'll stop when I feel that something's going on, but we know Erik Brannstrom, when he gains the line, he likes to hold on to it and move it and not shoot. This time he goes right down the gutter. It's almost as if he's been listening to me, because the second period I mentioned twice he makes this same play, but a lot of times he curves back and tries to set up something. This time he shoots it right through the legs of the defenseman. That was Simpson, and it has eyes right through the blocker.
Senators beginning to get some pressure here. Here goes Brannstrom to center, up through the middle. He'll play it in behind Griffith, go after it himself, out of the corner of the backhand shot right on. And we just got to see a little bit of what's got Pierre Dorian excited beyond belief about this kid, Brannstrom.
Well, yeah, and he's just settling in now, right? The first game yesterday, you could kind of see some nerves a little bit.
It's tied up. Schlappick will get the feed now. Brown to the point. Brannstrom takes the shot, feeds to his left. Brown puts it cross ice. Here's a shot, scores! Nick Cole in the far circle.
Carr to Brannstrom. Over to Peary. Peary holds, shoots, he scores! Put it on the board, Brendan Peary. Another face-off win for the Wolves. It's Reinhart faking, now the wrister, he scores! Tyler Wong, the tip in front.
And Archibald moves in and wins it. Back to the left point. Brannstrom with it up top, scampers into a shooting position, gets it out in front. They jam away at it, and Burton holds the line and holds it out.
Now in the power play. Peary, nice setup, and a chance. Kicked away by Bennington. Another shot. Brannstrom scores!
Into the far corner. Now to Batherson to the blue line. Brannstrom, Batherson, far side. Brannstrom will shoot it. Knuckles in, rebound, scores! Nick Cole! 50th goal in the American Hockey League, and the Senators' power play comes through, and certainly stick on it, kept in at the far point. Brannstrom moving in, he holds, and his pass ends up being blocked. Now it comes back to Paul, fired across the Batherson, scores! From from the left circle on the one-timer. That's just Troy Mann making a point. Been a lot of cheap shots by Manitoba in this game.
Yeah, there's been a lot, and they've taken them at key players. We mentioned Abramov has been roughed up a lot. There was the Brannstrom incident down in the corner.
Senators 2 for 2 on the power play for Zilski and Associates. Their man advantage against Dent. Belleville wins the face-off. Scores! Brannstrom to Shalapik and a one-timer from the right circle, and that took 3 seconds.
Admirals on the regroup. Toivonen can collect. Moving in is Brannstrom, 3-on-2. Plays it left wing. They score! Daniel Carr on the setup from Brannstrom.
And the advantage for Chicago. They trail 4-0. Right side in the Moose zone. Brannstrom backdoor pass. Scores!
By 1 to the near dot, forced to the wall by Carrier. Now left point for Bischoff. Bischoff above the left circle. Masick returned it to Bischoff, who skates to the left hash mark to the front of the net. They score! What a play! Erik Brannstrom with a backhand tap on the far post.
Well, this will get people excited. The Wolves will go with Brannstrom, the rookie defenseman. A first-round pick 2 years ago by Vegas. Trying to give Chicago the lead to the backhand of the forehand, and he couldn't elevate.
Yep. And tough to make the quickness that you'd like to have. Just not able to extend his arms to. Yeah, you're going to get called a lot. And here we go again, trying to make the blue line and get in the zone. Started doing a great job of standing up.
Brannstrom took his time, finds Peary, shoots, he scores! 2 power play goals for the Wolves. The deficit.
Pretending like he was hurt at least, but the Wolves were able to pick up this puck, and Erik Brannstrom, with his great abilities, took his time, waltzed his way into an area and found a seam, made the pass perfectly across. This is a great one-time shot. That is not easy to do. Excellent release.
On both sides of the special teams. Up on the right side, Abramov. He's got some room. Sends it across. They score!
Fitzgerald delays, has a trailer. The Wolves car steps up, and the Wolves a 3-on-1. Brannstrom, the puck carrier, to Carr, to Brannstrom. He scores! The Swede won it in overtime, and rough stuff after the buzzer. And be careful, the benches have emptied.
Quinney got nailed. He got it from the young defenseman Brannstrom. Had an option left, right, or shoot. And goes to the forehand of Brannstrom, and he makes no mistake.
His second overtime game winner.
First one was a beauty in Colorado. That is a long time ago. First game of the year was when they only had 17 shots. How about that? So the 2 lowest totals in shots, Brannstrom comes up with 2 overtime game winners this year.
Oh, there's that Borman shot to the face of Gage Quinney, who was upset. And boy, a tip of the cap to the 4 officials on the ice with overtime.